Hello, everyone. My name is Tai Davis. I am actually a chef here in St. Louis, but I consider myself an interdisciplinarian. I actually am doing this daily art for Cedarhurst Art Museum because they asked me to, and I love them. I am a native of Mount Vernon, Illinois. Born there, wasn't raised there, but I was definitely born there. And I always hold Mount Vernon near and dear to my heart. So they asked me to do kind of like a daily dose of art for their kind of like web series that they have going on right now, and I'm very, very honored to do so. But because I do so many things, I wanted to make it just really, really just quick and fast. I started off being a chef. Now I do pastries, but now I also do a little bit of fine art as well, and just like to create. So that's my end goal for pretty much any given day is just to create something new. I actually am working on developing some chocolates right now, so that's what we're actually going to take a look at. I've been doing pastries and just desserts and I would just say food in general professionally for about 10 years now, and it is amazing. Like, I really, really love it. I love the opportunity to be able to express myself with food and just to always have experiences that really challenge me, and food is very, very challenging, especially when it comes to any kind of like cake decorating or any kind of like discipline you have, you know, like we always, I think, every day try to kind of like hone in on our best sense of selves and whatnot, and then also try to really put our best foot forward. So that's what I try to do when it comes to my art forms. I really like to specialize in just like savory food. I do also desserts. I came out with a fine art book. I also do paintings, and then I also do just other things that I really, really enjoy. We're going to take a look at some of these examples. So right now we are currently working on several different types of chocolates. So these are all of our chocolates that we have here. These are, of course, my boxes. This is my little setup. I have airbrush guns, tempered chocolate, and whatnot. And then you can kind of get a feel for like all the other things and stuff that I do. This is like my little book. This is one of my cakes and stuff right there. I love doing like gravity-defying cakes. And then this right here is actually some of my artwork. This is a little cheese board right here that I actually did with a little bit of resin and like acrylic paints and whatnot, because I really, really enjoy kind of like melding food with just like art in general, or anything that I can actually, you know, make something and create that has to do with art and like food. I love like melding the worlds together. So that's just me. And that's kind of like my art form, you know, I'm just whimsy when it comes to stuff like that. But these, like I said, are a few chocolates and stuff that I'm developing right now. These are actually unfinished, so you can actually see there's actually cocoa nibs, and there's a little bit of a chocolate tea caramel that's inside of it. And this is a little bit of a 65% dark chocolate inside of here. This is my little mold. I just kind of cure them with a little bit of like cocoa butter. I also love to like paint them to give them just little like dabs of color, just to make them a little bit more unique, you know, and to set all the little chocolates apart. But what I love doing is the unmolding process, because once you unmold them, you actually get to see what they actually look like. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's see. Yes. So you can see this guy right here. Yeah. That one's really cool. And then probably get a little feel of some of the other ones too. I like doing different like designs and whatnot when it comes to the chocolates, just because it's, I don't know, like it's really, really fun, and it's very, very whimsy, and it's very, very playful. Let's see if we can get this guy out. Love it. So this is another one. Let's see this guy right here. It's also really, really nice because chocolate smells amazing. This one right here is just like really, really simple. I just like to give like speckles sometimes. And all that is just cocoa butter. It's just cocoa butter. It's white cocoa butter, a little bit of yellow cocoa butter, a little bit of a red cocoa butter. And then I just put my tempered chocolates always in my shelves when it comes to any of my desserts and whatnot. And then what we do is we just put them in these little fancy boxes, guys. Those are some of our other flavors, whatnot, that we have inside. I really, really enjoy making these because they look like little cocoa beans. Right? Like super cool. But yeah. So I'm Chef Ty. That's my daily dose of art.